The sizzle, the sizzle, the sizzle, the sizzle, the sizzle.
Welcome back to the Sizzle once again. Myself, the Prophet. We got the Doc. We got the Connoisseur. We got one more guest coming. He doesn't name himself, but y'all know it. Justin Lee coming in the building in a few. But we got this hot episode. Last time we spoke was right before the first game of the season. Now the NFL season has started. There's a lot to talk about. So let's get right into it. Uh, Today's Sunday. We just had the Thursday night game. We had Washington versus Green Bay. The first thing I want, first of all, before I even get to how you guys doing today, man? How you guys doing? I gotta start asking y'all how you guys doing. How's y'all mental? I know Xavier, the connoisseur, is very big into therapy, so let's ask how his mental is.
I'm good. I actually took a little break from therapy. My therapist actually emailed me to make sure I was alive still, but
Mm.
um
You've been masturbating a lot.
I'm I'm good though, man. Just grinding, working hard, but life is good.
Good, good, good. Okay,
That's
Doc,
awesome.
what's good with you? We see that you in the background with a um. It looks like you can
Got
show
like
that
a
like a
1960s
yeah. I
theme.
don't know where you at. Are you at a bed and stay?
Motel 6.
Bro, I'm in a wedding upstate New York. It's charcuterie, New York. It's not charcuterie, but it's something with Chautauqua. Something like that. But yeah, I'm here for a wedding. You know what I mean? I'm always traveling for a wedding. But I'm good, man. You know, it's a beautiful day today. I'm excited to celebrate, and I'm here, man. Sports is back, and let's get into it.
You seem very happy, and I'm feeling good, guys. You know, I'm doing well, but you seem very happy the NFL has started. You don't get the same emotions when the NBA started. We have our fourth host, um,
Oh,
Charlotte
what?
40,
I
Ch-
was goofy nigga. Got the
Charlotte
shirt
40,
and
Charlotte 49ers. That's a bad team.
Yo,
Yo, yo,
that's a terrible tie.
We got Justin Lee in the building. We got our fourth co-host. Obviously, this is gonna be the dream team. How you doing? We just talking about our mentals right
And
now.
just, do you have any Asian descent?
Wait,
Nah,
what?
not that I know of. But I don't know. I don't think Asians own slaves, so
But his brother-in-law
I
is
don't know.
Asian.
What?
His brother-in-law is Asian.
They didn't. Yeah, I never heard of any Asian slave owners, so I don't think so.
How's new dad
They was
life?
indentured servants, and that's how they in Jamaica and stuff like that. But y'all didn't know that? Y'all never seen Asian? Y'all
Yeah,
haven't seen Asian
yeah.
Jamaicans?
No, they taking over Jamaica. I'm not gonna hold
Yeah.
you.
See,
But
they
yo,
could
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Jamaican?
me? Nah, nah,
Now
nah.
you black.
Yeah. Fuck black.
Jamaicans have it.
We all black,
Jamaica.
gang. Like what you talking about?
Now he you down south black. Like
That's
you know
crazy. Black,
how,
black.
You
Crazy.
trying you trying to say I'm plantation, like down
you
south plantation
plantain
black?
you was on the first. Listen,
Yeah.
how's your mental, man? We just talking about our mentals real quick. Xavier, he called himself the connoisseur. He's big into therapy, so he told me to bring this up because we gotta talk about mental as black men. That's what he told me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
facts.
that's
So
very
asking
true though.
how mine is,
You're
I'm
a new dad,
yeah,
big
bro.
change in your life. So how's that going for you?
Congrats.
Um very
Congrats,
blessed.
congrats.
Thank you. The baby is beautiful. Dad life is great. It's just the sleep. Like the only thing, like that's the one thing that when people say the sleep is crazy, like that is spot on. Like the sleep is crazy, like 2, 3 hours. But we've been doing shifts. So, but other than that, man, like I'm in love. Like she's phenomenal, bro. Like I couldn't be happier, man. Like I can't wait for her to recognize me because right now she like
Yeah, who's this
just
ugly
she
dude?
don't know she don't know anybody except
I,
Christina. So
it's so crazy. I was talking to my coworker and I said, Liv, she don't know me either. Like I don't know her
still,
either. I've only known her for 10 months. Now I'm just saying, like personality wise, like we love each other, like she recognized me, but at the
yeah,
same time,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
really know her.
yeah.
I've known you guys way longer than my own daughter.
It's
It's crazy to think about that, but like we kind of living life together.
yeah.
It's funny because I don't know how you guys are seeing the Zoom, but on the right side we got fathers, and then on the left side of the Zoom we got
Now you
dudes that
guys are
don't.
all up top right here.
Hey,
I
yo,
don't know. I'm
I
on the left. I'm on the left. Like,
you got dudes that just don't wanna. I don't,
Don't want to what?
Just living life,
that,
bro. Like you're living life, man.
that don't want to not use a plan B. But that's a different story.
I mean,
Because I was gonna say I got dudes that don't like to use protection, but it wasn't gonna go right because you gotta use protection to not have kids. But that's a different story.
Anyways, do yourself a favor.
I don't even know what you're talking about. But
Yeah, but
listen, man, kids is a beautiful thing. I'm happy for both of y'all.
Facts.
My time coming soon, man.
stop. That's crazy to say. With a guy or a girl?
Hmm?
Yo, what's this segment start?
Alright,
Bro, like,
let's jump into it. Keenan's in the witness protection program. He's snitching right now. But let's get into it. We just seen Thursday night, Washington versus Green Bay. It was a good game. I should have won a big bet, but it's what it is.
Mm.
I want to ask you guys, who's the best team in the league? Is it Green Bay?
My opinion,
um,
I think it's too early to
definitely
tell.
too soon, but they look
All
scary.
right, so Keenan, go first. Who's the best? If they're not the best team, who's the best team? Give me.
Um, honestly, I'm trying to think because I feel like I haven't seen every team play like from start to finish because it's just hard, like with the how the NFL plays the games. So I really can't make a determination. But as of right now, seeing Green Bay play those two full games, right now they do look like the best team defensively and offensively, and the way Jordan Love is playing, like it's unbelievable football. Like every single time, it seems like he has from now till Christmas to throw the football. Like it's actually insane, and he's hitting somebody every single time. So as of right now, the only team that I've seen that's not my favorite team, more than one game from start to finish, the Green Bay does look like the best team in football, and I'm glad I drafted Jordan Love as my QB in every league. So I'm good. Yeah, so that's my opinion.
Okay, so not the Giants.
Like I said, this is week 2. So once the Giants play and we beat Dallas, right? We're gonna beat Dallas, and then you're gonna see what happens. But
Keenan really sat here and told us that the Giants will be exceptional based on how their third stringers looked in preseason.
I didn't say that. He take
Come
things out
on,
of
bro.
context.
Yes, you did,
Take out things
bro.
out of context.
Here's
That's not what I
playing
said.
against the baristas.
Like, come on.
You
That's
did
not what I
say.
said. So the thing is, I'm glad we got the tape. I'm glad we can always go back and look at the tape. What I said was based off the preseason, where a lot of these guys are second strings that are gonna be playing if the first string get injured, so they have to be up to snuff. Then I said the other teams, you got people that's fighting for an actual job and they want to play, so they're gonna play, give it their all. In addition to that, the way the Giants were executing, I mean, like bam, 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 like it was like giving out free candy. We looked
Mhm.
good. And so
Mhm.
I'm sorry I came to the conclusion that we looked good and we was looking competent for 3 straight games. Now,
Maybe I should start those guys.
yo, we
Yeah.
like I said, after like I said, the end of September, 3-1. We got our first L, and now we're
What?
gonna go on
Wait,
yeah,
time out.
yeah.
Hold on.
Yo, Dallas about to put 74 on y'all tomorrow.
I'm
Wanna
not
make
gonna.
a bet?
What
You
are
wanna
you
make a bet?
talking
No,
about?
no, no.
You wanna make a bet?
We gonna go. I'm not. I want to talk about that game because I think Giants might win that game. But all
I'm
right,
talking out.
Justin, who do you think is the best team? Pack is the best team in the league right now. What's up?
Nah, I'll still say Philly. I think Philly just like weapon wise, once they get rolling, like they didn't even play their best ball last week. Like Jalen Carter got suspended. Like the Packers are cool, don't get me wrong. The run game and defense is gonna travel well, but I just like you until you beat the champs, like I ain't really trying to hear none of that. Like Jordan Love, let's see what you could do when it comes down to crunch time. Yeah, I'll go with Philly. I like the Chargers too, but I feel like the Chargers kind of fit that Green Bay mold. Like they got a QB that really hasn't done it in the playoffs just yet, and so like got to see like how it's going to pan out. So Philly still for me.
I think AJ Brown gets traded mid-year, but that's another thing to talk about. He's not getting any touches. Last time that happened, you seen Randy Moss and the Patriots. He wasn't getting touches. They traded him midway. But I can see AJ Brown go to the Patriots.
Who
All
they just
right,
picked up? They just
but
picked up
Tank
Bigsby.
Bigsby. Yeah, that's a.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't do anything. To be honest with you, it does a lot for Travis Etienne in my fantasy leagues. I'll take that.
Yeah.
It does though, because they lost Kenneth Gainwell, and then what's the running back, the
Will
white
Shipley
kid?
got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt. Yeah.
Will Shipley.
Um,
Yo, rest up to my boy Austin Eckler, man. Achilles probably career is probably done, man. I knock on wood, but he's a little old.
He tears ACL too, right?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I don't think
Last
so.
year was a concussion. This year, this is
There was one year on the Chargers he wasn't. I remember there was one year he was running mad slow.
Yeah. He
But
still is slow, but
that's my guy. Yeah, rest up, Austin.
He's
he's
a
a good
Um,
good.
football player though. But
X, I'm gonna let you go, but let me answer. I don't know if I said this last episode, but I did say the Packers were one of the teams to beat. I think I said Packers versus Steelers in the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. I
thinks
think, huh?
I think so.
So I think Packers are the best team by far. And I don't even think I think Michael Parsons is a big part of it, but I think Jordan Love having a third year under his belt, he just looks like that guy, man. He looks like he's running, and they have so much dudes. Tyler Kraft, Matthew Golden. I know Reed got hurt, but he's gonna come back. My boy Romeo Dobbs, he comes back every single week and fight, bro. He's doing his thing over there. They got dogs, and Josh Jacobs, of course. But then that defense, you got Michael Parsons. He's not even playing what more than 30, 40 snaps percent of the snaps. So once they get him in the rotation on a consistent basis, that's gonna be nasty. You got Gary on one side, and those linebackers, Walker and I think Cooper. I think they have the best linebackers. I was worried about the DBs. I'm not gonna lie, but because their front seven is so beasty, you got dudes like Nixon looking like all pros.
yo. He looked
So
crazy the other day. I
yo,
was like,
he
yo,
looked like an
yo,
old dog,
like yo,
bro.
this Darrell Revis out here. Like, oh
Yo,
my
he looked
goodness, he
crazy. I was like,
looked
talk about
crazy. Yeah,
what's
he
going
couldn't get
on? So,
He
nothing.
was jumping everything. I
Yeah,
can't
he
bro,
front.
looked
he
he
was
looked crazy.
he like
I was like,
yo,
yo, I
he
didn't even know
like
who I didn't know who he was. Like, hold
he used
you.
to be
Like,
a
I'm like, yo, who
he
is
used to be a
this?
good returner a couple
That's
years ago.
what's
He
his
been in
first
the
name?
league six
Keyshawn?
years.
Keyshawn
Oh
Nixon,
yeah, I
yeah,
remember.
he
I
was a
remember.
returner, but he looked locked down. Like
Yeah,
what
nah,
the?
he was going in. They couldn't. And they can
But
still got Xavier McKinney back there. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
McKinney's
mad we
nice.
got rid of him, man.
Man,
Mad we
Giants
got
is a
rid
bad,
Giants
bad organization.
doing
Yeah, bad organization,
wild
bro.
stuff, bro.
So I would say the Packers. I'm telling you, man. I want to talk about this next, but I'm telling you, those Steelers, man, those Steelers. But we're gonna talk about it in a bit because I got two
Nigga
Jets fans.
troll.
I got two Jets fans on the line. But Xavier, who you got the best team, man? Your
Um,
Jets?
nah, I agree with Justin. I still say the Eagles. It's only week 2, so I'm not gonna crown. The Packers look really good though. I'm not taking nothing away from them. If they keep this up through week 5, week 6, they might have to get the best crown because they look the best right now. That defense definitely surprised me. They look really good to be able to come out the gate and dominate the Lions and Commanders, two of the top teams in the NFC last year. Like, that's very impressive. But I still think we got to give it to the Eagles. They didn't have their best performance against Dallas, but at the end of the day, they're still the champs. Got to see how they perform against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl rematch. But I'll still give it to them as the top team. I'll put the Packers in like definitely top 5 for sure. You got the Bills there still. Had an impressive comeback win, Ravens, and Packers
Why
are
do you
good.
guys do that though, man? Like, I see, I'm tired of this, and this is why we always argue between the NBA and the NFL. Because like, had it been the two NBA teams, and one team is spanking a team, and if a team come back, Nick will say, "Oh, majority of the game was a blowout, and this wasn't even how. Why is it that it was a comeback, unbelievable game when it comes to football when it was a two what down by 15 points, but when it
So
comes
question. I mean,
Well,
just asking.
two two
I also want to talk to Justin because he said Jalen Hurts was a bottom 15 QB, but that's a
That's
different.
crazy.
And now he's
I
the best
definitely
team.
didn't say he was bottom 15. I
He
just
said he
said he
wasn't.
wasn't. I said he no. I definitely did not say he was
You
bottom
think he
15.
He
He
said
said
he
he
lied?
was
wasn't
in
top
top
10.
10. I
He's
said he wasn't top 10. No, I still
that's
like
my fault, bottom 20.
that's not bottom half, bro. Like, all right, what up? We good? Yeah, we
All
go.
right, well, Keenan, I don't know what you're trying to say.
Now you know exactly what I'm trying to say. I make
I
You're
perfect
I
sense.
com-
really don't. But yo, what's two possessions in basketball? 6 points, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Nick said when the game in the NBA is more than 10 points, he consider or whatever 14 points, he consider that a blowout.
I never said that.
but
I
the
never
Bills,
said that, bro.
listen, the Bills were down by 15. That's a blowout to you?
That's what Nick said. I'm
But how
asking
can
you.
you
When did
compare
I ever say that?
a touchdown in football is 7 points and
First of
a
all,
score in
I
basketball is
never
2 points?
said that, so I don't know why
Don't
we
worry.
even.
You know what? You don't have to argue.
No,
But
no, no.
I got the text message. No matter. I got the text message.
Can't. This is my point, though. You
Wait,
can
you
have.
said 14 down 14 is a blowout in basketball?
I've
Yep.
never said that. I've never
Hold
said
on.
that.
Hold on.
But
Justin, ask
I
the
wouldn't
question. Wait, Justin,
I
ask the
wouldn't
question one
argue
more time.
against that.
But I'm
though.
not. I never said that
I
because
wouldn't argue against that. Like
Nah,
that's
but
the thing about possessions and like the circumstances is different. Like football
Exactly. Like,
is like 2 possession game. Like that's different than a
bro, that could be
five, six,
gone in
seven
2
possession
minutes.
game. Yeah,
but
like
basketball runs though, so I can see a team always has a run.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I do want to say, I just my point. If we're gonna talk about that with the NBA, let's say a team in the regular season, first week of the season, comes back from 15, 20 points and wins the game. To be honest, no one's gonna care about that game by freaking March, April. Everyone's gonna be talking about that game with the Bills versus Ravens all the way to the end just because of home field advantage. They're gonna be right at the top at there's 16, 17 games in the season, so each game matters. That's my thing. There's too many games in the NBA. It doesn't matter if you come back. It doesn't matter at the end of the day.
Okay, we never talked about the impact of that game. That's another point. We're talking about specifically what you would say when the game has been,
If
let's
it,
say,
if a team is down 14 in the third quarter, I'm turning off my TV.
I mean, you're
For
right. You didn't watch
what?
the rest of the Bills
Basketball or
game.
football?
He didn't watch the rest of the Bills game, right? You went to sleep, right?
No,
We didn't watch the rest of it.
unlike Xavier and you, Justin and I, we have babies, we have kids. Sometimes at 11 o'clock at night, dudes get tired.
I mean, I mean,
Oh
bro,
my
I was
God.
sleeping myself, so
People
Yeah,
fall
nah,
asleep.
I miss. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I caught the highlights of the second
Yeah,
half.
I
Like
I
was
didn't.
tired, so I tried. You know when you're trying to stay up, bro,
yeah, nah, it's
and just you just
impossible.
can't, son. It's like, damn, they get me.
I can't stay up anymore, bro. I can't.
Nah, the late nights.
I'm not trying to stay up anymore. Like,
Yo, so Amazon Prime, like I like what they do because they got the replay option. So like when
That's
I'm up with
fire.
the baby like 2 a.m. like Thursday, I rewatched the entire like third and fourth quarter of that game
Now you're a
because
creep.
I fell asleep. So,
That's a creep.
but
This guy rewatches the game. It's crazy. But what
I missed it. I
what
didn't know what happened.
I go on YouTube. If I fall asleep, I go on YouTube before I go on. First, I look at my fantasy team, what's going on, because I was freaking pissed off. I went to sleep up 20 something against Josh Allen and I lost. But anyways, so I go on YouTube and they always have the clips from like a 20-minute video of the game the night before. But
Yeah, you're a highlight guy. You're very much.
I'm not a highlight guy.
You're a highlight guy.
I'm not.
You're the perfect Adams. The person who
I'm
Adam Silver is
not.
talking about. That's
I'm
you.
not.
You're a
That,
highlight
if we go,
guy,
no,
bro.
yo, if we gonna talk about that,
1000%
no,
highlight. Oh,
no,
what happened in the
I'm
fourth?
not.
Like, boom. Here, no, let me tell the story. What happened on Sunday with like you sent me a text talking about Jalen Ramsey. Like, bro, that play had nothing to do with the game. Like that at that point, the game it didn't even matter. Like whether he
Jalen
caught
Ramsey
the
with
ball
the
or
hit,
not.
the hit.
Yeah, but that wasn't the determining play of the game. Like we
Bro,
had multiple
what?
opportunities to win.
Oh, there's
Bro,
a lot of
but
stuff.
not,
There's a
I'm glad
lot.
I'm not by myself anymore
No,
because
can
that
I
was
say
not
something?
the determining factor
Let's
in the
rewind.
game.
First of all, I watch my football games. I'm in my seat, so I'm not.
You
If you
did
go talk
not
about
watch the Jets
basketball,
game. You
I
watched the
watched
Jets
the
and
Jets
Pat game
game.
at the same time?
Yes, back
You're
and
lying.
forth. I'm not lying. It's going
You're
last on the
lying.
cable remote.
You're lying, bro.
Last, bro. Yo, listen. I'm gonna talk about that hit. That hit was like, yo, you a baby, like you a little kid,
Yeah, he put him down, but it's not like they went head up. Like it was just like
bro.
he
That
caught
was a
him.
great hit, son.
Yeah, no, it was a great play. I'm not knocking that, but I'm saying that wasn't the determining factor in that
That
game.
determined the game. That determined the game. It was
Brandon
four.
Stevens
It was.
was a bum in Baltimore. He's a bum now, and
I only care. It don't
Xavier
matter.
Gibson lost his job. I'm telling you,
There's a
yo.
lot of stuff you can complain about in the game as a Jets fan because you're a horrible organization. There's a lot of things I can say about the
Bro.
Jets,
See,
but
that's
I
how I
want to
don't get
say
and watch the game.
you have an
That's how you
opportunity
know.
to win the game.
I don't want to take the
So
conversation
you
away
have
from
an
the
opportunity to win the
topic
game.
at hand. So
You have the
we'll
opportunity.
save that. We'll save that.
You have the opportunity.
Because
to
I'm
win the
not
game.
by myself anymore.
No, we gonna talk about the
I'm
Jets
not by
right now.
myself
We gonna talk
anymore.
about the
That's
Jets
all I
right
gotta
now.
say. Shit, let's go.
You had an
Break down the tape for me. Since you watched all 60 minutes, tell me why we lost the game.
I'll tell you why I lost the game. You didn't sign that bad
Get out of here, bro. Like
Aaron
that's
Rodgers. That's
yo.
why you lost the game.
See,
Justin
nah,
Fields is a good QB, but Aaron Rodgers came back and said, y'all really
no,
try to think y'all
no,
really trying to say I
bro.
suck?
I'm
I,
telling
I'm
you.
who's okay, and this is the next topic because this is the next question I had. Was it the right move to let Aaron Rodgers go?
Yeah, from an organizational standpoint, yes. Like Aaron Glenn would not have been able to do what he's trying to do right now with Aaron Rodgers in the building. The goal is not necessarily, which I know you about to, do your little spiel, but the goal isn't to win 12 games this season. The goal is to establish a foundation. He could not do that with Aaron Rodgers.
Why?
Mike Tomlin can do that because they already have a foundation set. So he's just a piece. Aaron Glenn is coming in here and trying to wipe everything clean. Like I need my type of guys in here. So I get that Justin Fields fits that mold. Aaron Rodgers would have just been like, yo, like I'm still gonna run it how I want to run it. I'm gonna do me. We're gonna keep Alan Lazard in the building. Like stuff like that. Like Alan Lazard didn't even dress last game. Aaron Rodgers would have been with us, he would have been on the field. So it's like little situations like that. I'm not mad at it. And Justin Fields, like I'm a big Justin Fields fan. So like I'm not mad at it at all. But I mean, Aaron looked good. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm still not mad at where we are right now.
Mm.
My point is, Brandon Stevens single-handedly lost the game. He had a game-winning pick in the end, could have sealed it. He had but he
Terrible.
got cooked by Calvin Austin multiple times, got lost in coverage. Xavier Gibson fumbles a kickoff, and then they score. Like stuff like that can't happen,
But
and they lose their jobs.
and you're talking about Aaron Glenn, who's trying to build everything from ground zero, but he's keeping Stevens in the game. If that's the reason, if you're a good coach, you take him out, right?
Oh, you just signed them to like
If
70,
you're a good
80
coach, you
mil.
take him out. Bill Belichick would have
No,
took him
bro,
out. We
like
took
it's
out
not.
Malcolm. We even played Malcolm Butler in the Super Bowl because good coaches know when it's time, even though we lost that game
Yo,
and that was a
Wait,
bad
wait,
move.
wait, 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 wait. You agree with that decision?
I
With
don't. I
Malcolm?
don't. I'm just saying, good
X-
coaches know how to make a decision if they need to.
Xavier Gibson fumbled the kickoff return.
You gonna blame
Where's
that
Xavier Gibson right now?
Giants?
Giants.
You gonna blame? Hold, but you gonna blame one guy for that?
For fumbling the football? Yes.
No,
Who else is to
you're gonna
blame?
blame the fumble for the loss. I mean, Xavier Gibson
Bro,
was.
yes. The fumble and the miss, the getting lost in coverage, the secondary didn't play well at all. But like Brandon Stevens specifically was garbage.
Everyone besides Sauce was trash.
Yeah,
Wow.
this secondary is bad. Even Mike Carter like didn't really
He
do
was
his
bad.
thing.
That was the
Yeah,
worst I've ever
Tony
seen Mike
Adams a
Carter.
bum. Like, bro, we just
So
gotta. I
what
mean,
you're
you gotta,
basically saying is your team isn't good.
huh?
That's what you're saying. Your team isn't good. You're talking
That's
about
not
your
what I'm saying
secondary
at
not
all.
good. I'm just
Yo,
saying.
Bro, the
yo,
team,
respectfully, Chris, there's only one football team in New York right now, and it's the Jets. Because the
I
Giants,
think you say Buffalo because the Jets are irrelevant too. The
Time
Jets are
out.
irrelevant
how
too.
we
I got time
irrelevant?
out. When's the
How
last
we
time the Jets made the
irrelevant?
playoffs?
How,
The New York is more relevant than the Jets. If you're gonna be honest with you, when's the
We,
last?
we made the playoffs in
The Giants are more relevant than the Jets right now. The Giants are like arguably the worst team in
I'm
football.
talking historically. I haven't been to the playoffs in how long?
historically okay, but like
We're
recent.
talking
Okay.
about right now.
But yeah,
Like,
both 0-1. So it's the
Giants
same.
might be the worst team in
Oh, but we
football.
went to the playoffs in this century. Y'all didn't.
When did y'all go to Daniel Jones?
Jets
We
were the
beat the
playoff in
Vikings for the
No,
2010.
first
they went
time.
to the Super Bowl 20. They went to the
We beat
AFC
the
Championship
Vikings for the first
2010.
time. What are you talking about?
Well, how long are we gonna keep talking about?
Oh, this
Y'all are
no, this
horrible.
this
Yeah,
century.
I don't know.
No,
What's
no,
the
they've
leading
been to
on
the
that?
playoffs this
Pause,
century.
Like
They,
mad overall.
Wait,
they
wait,
said
my
this.
fault.
Go
Maybe
Wait,
the,
wait,
second.
my fault. This decade, I meant, not this century. This
Y'all
decade.
are y'all are
that, but
horrible,
this
bro.
decade you haven't made the playoffs
Giants had a
either. Oh,
fluke
no, you
season
have,
a
you
few
have, you
We
have.
years
did.
ago.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
you
We
did.
made
you're
the
not
playoffs this
going to do
decade.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you did, you did. Huh?
What?
No, you did, you did, you did, you
Yeah,
did,
we made the playoffs this decade. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah,
you did.
it was a fluke season though. Like what happened since then? What y'all like 9-7,
Now they was like
one
11 and
against.
5, 11 and
Oh, we
6.
Exactly. What are you talking about? Double-digit wins. What do you
point
mean?
is right now. There's
Why are you
one relevant
flexing?
football
Why are you
team.
flexing that?
Yeah, I don't
Like
know. There's
I'm
one relevant
confused.
football
How am
team
I
in New York
flexing?
City.
Justin is the one that said he started by saying
Nah,
y'all a
but
relevant team.
Cause
y'all
I
are
think y'all
horrible.
saying
The
that.
you said
Giants
we
are terrible.
trash. You said we trash. You
No,
said
I said
our
y'all
football
saying
team
that. No,
is
I'm,
no.
not
I'm
I,
saying
good.
I think
no.
y'all
I'm
both
saying y'all
as
said y'all trash. I didn't say you was trash. I'm saying based on
So
what y'all saying, you saying
Nick,
this
I
team.
don't think
Steelers,
we're bad.
Steelers is your Super Bowl pick, and
Exactly.
we
He
went
just
head to
said
head
that,
with them.
son.
So
Like
I don't
Who?
know.
he
What?
just said Pittsburgh is his Super Bowl pick.
yeah,
And we
but
went head to. I mean, we should have won, but we still got that. We still got losers on the team that we got to
like
get rid of.
what you, who you guys play week 2?
We played
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Oh,
But we played Buffalo hard
Hey,
all the
yo.
Yo,
time.
the bias
VT,
arguments
VTA.
is
Is
crazy,
it at
bro.
Buffalo?
Nah, it's in
It's in New York,
New York.
you know how you go to
Listen,
the strip
Jersey.
club, you
nah,
spank.
I mean, I, I'm just saying we're gonna go back to the Jets game in Week 1. The reason why you guys did lose, not because of Xavier Gibson, not because of your boy, who's the corner you was talking about?
Brandon Stevens. You're
Brandon
wrong.
Stevens.
You're wrong. I'm
Not
telling
because of him.
you're wrong,
Not even
bro.
because of Garrett Wilson dropping the ball. It was a collective team. You can't
No,
blame one person or one
I'm telling you,
mistake.
it's one.
It
I'm
was a
telling you,
collective
it's one
team.
person.
Because
He
there's a
doesn't fumble
lot.
that kickoff, we don't lose the
This
game.
also is
Brandon Stevens doesn't get lost in coverage multiple times, we don't lose the
this
game.
and but you as a coach, you gotta adjust.
Right.
If you see someone getting cooked, you adjust in mid game. There's a lot of things we probably didn't see interior of maybe offensive lines missing blocks,
Nah,
right?
our O-line play. What do you mean?
Great.
Brees had like over 150 yards from
But
scrimmage. What
there
you talking
could be a
about?
one play where he missed the
Justin
block
Fields
where Brees
got
Hall
hit
could
maybe
went.
like twice.
I'm just saying there could have been some plays where offensive lines could have missed the block
Well,
where we didn't see it.
O line was amazing.
yeah. See,
Amazing.
this
It
how I know
was.
you didn't really watch intently because like I'm not knocking you
No,
as a
no,
football. I'm not. Yo,
no,
this
no,
the
no,
thing.
no,
Yo, let
hold
me
on,
talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me say this. Because I'm gonna say something that's a compliment, but this is also going to put this into perspective. Like I know you know football. You didn't watch the game, or else you wouldn't be saying what you're saying
So
right
this
now.
is what I'm
There's
saying.
no way Christian Gonzalez getting cooked the
This
way Brandon Stevens did, and you're not putting a
this is
loss
what
on him. Like I ain't trying to hear it, bro.
this is what I'm saying. You
Nah,
can play amazing,
bro,
right? But there
dog.
could have been a play where I'm pretty sure every offensive line on the Jets watching film right now is like, damn, I could have been better on that play.
Okay, and the
So that's what
key
I'm
play
saying.
of the game was the
There's a
fumble.
lot. That's my conclusion is a collective thing. You're trying to blame one player for you
Yes,
losing.
yes. Yo, y'all never, yo. So you've
So why
never
we
been in
can't
a
play Garrett
situation.
Wilson? So why
No,
we can't play
listen,
Garrett Wilson for dropping the
listen to what I'm
ball?
saying. You've never been in a situation, whether as a player or a fan watching the game, where you like, damn, this nigga really lost us the game.
That's the
Like
difference
you've
with
Nah,
me
never
and
you
been
can't
in
do
you.
that
that.
situation.
You can't do that.
It's a team
What?
thing.
You can't
No,
do
get out
You
of
that.
here.
can't blame one
Y'all
person.
bugging.
You
Yeah,
Nah,
you're
can't
it's a
not
blame
team.
one
eating.
person.
You're
Nah, it's a
Even you
team.
you're
can't.
not eating after the game. It's not like
Nah,
you're
No,
you're
not
you
not.
getting
can't
back on the
blame one
bus.
person
Like
because
that's
there could
it.
be some
No,
because
no.
you can as a so you're saying and this is what I'm saying.
He
So you're saying people on the team on the Jets in the locker room is saying, yo, Xavier Gibson or
yes.
Brad Stevens, y'all the reason why we lost.
I mean,
F you
He's
guys.
not on the team. Like, I don't know what
he
more
got
you want
cut.
me to say. Like, he got
But that's
cut,
not
bro.
a good message to
Like, he literally
say.
got cut.
Nah,
Like,
Justin,
I
you
mean,
can't do that.
granted, he should have not even made the roster,
exactly.
but he
Like,
did get
But
cut
your
after.
yo,
returner
he
was
got
hurt.
cut, son.
Your returner was hurt and he filled in. I don't know who
No, he is the returner,
Nah,
bro.
he's a punt return. He wasn't a kick returner. I forgot who you guys
Bro,
had a kick returner.
nah. They need to put Isaiah Davis back there. Let him do his
Bro,
thing,
yo,
and that's it.
Justin, it's gonna always be a team game, no matter it could now
Man, anybody
different.
trying to hear that, bro? Like, nah.
You know what? You know what? It's
Telling y'all
you
straight
know
up,
what? You know
straight
what's
up. It's
no,
been plenty of times you could point the finger at one person. Mark
Nah,
Andrews
this,
last year. Mark Andrews
No,
last year. Boom, catch the ball. Catch the ball.
I
We
can
not
catch
we talking
I
about Lamar going to the
we
bowl
but I'm
potentially.
saying you
Like,
still have an opportunity to win when Justin Fields first of all, Justin Fields should have ran for the first down. That's all I gotta
I
say.
mean, he
don't
could have.
matter, dog.
Second of all,
Hindsight is
he
2020.
that's what I'm saying. But
That was, but that's not a mistake. You're talking
that
about a
is a
decision. No, it's
mistake.
not. No,
Yes,
it's
it
not. Because
is.
no, it's
What
not.
I
Garrett
put
Wilson
money
catching
that
the
Justin
ball.
Fields is watching
No,
film right now. It's like
bro.
I should have ran for the first down.
Garrett Wilson catches the ball, we're having a different conversation.
But
Like
we're
that's like
not. If
yes,
Xavier
we
Gibson didn't
are.
fumble,
He
we're
would have
having a
got the
different
first
conversation.
down. What
If Xavier Gibson didn't fumble, we're having a different conversation.
you're
We're
yo,
talking about Justin
Justin, you can't
Fields.
have it both ways, bro. You can't do
That
it.
de-
exactly.
that decision, Justin Fields making a decision to throw the ball rather than run for the first down, like didn't cost us the game. The fumbles
What?
and the blown coverages cost us the
How
game,
can you
bro.
say the Garrett Wilson didn't cost you the game? If you catch the
There's
ball
no
at the first
guarantee we
down,
go down
he
and
dropped the
score.
ball. He
There's no
dropped,
guarantee we go down and
but
score. If we
it
are,
gives you an
all right.
opportunity.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave this my last argument. If I'm winning the game and I make costly mistakes to allow the other team to score, what does that mean? As opposed to me being down, I can't control outcomes if I'm
What
down.
about
I
plays you
can
don't? What
control
about plays you?
outcomes
What
if
about
I'm
okay?
up and I play
But,
coverage right and I don't turn the
okay,
ball over.
but what about plays in that same exact energy? What about plays that you didn't make? Because you're talking about plays that happened. What about plays
Justin Fields
that
made
didn't
the
happen?
play. Garrett Wilson got hit and didn't make the catch. That's
No,
it.
okay. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, I'm
So-
not. No, I'm not only saying specific to that. I'm just saying throughout the entire game. What about plays that weren't made? That if they were made, could have also changed the end result. You're
Bro,
talking about plays that
y'all
did
missing
happen.
what I'm saying. We were up by multiple possessions. Like
No, I'm not.
we
No,
were up and blew the game.
no, I'm not.
That's
No, I'm
my
not.
point.
No, I'm not. Okay, and I understand that. But what I'm saying is, you're taking the point that there was costly mistakes that happened that caused you to lose. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, but in that same breath, while you were winning, what if you would have made plays that could have put more points on the board? So those costly mistakes that would have happened could have
Right.
never been impacted.
But-
It could go both ways.
But so you're talking about situations that might have happened. I'm talking about what did happen. Like we know for a fact Brandon Stevens got lost in coverage multiple times. We know for a fact Xavier Gibson dropped the ball. Right? We don't know what would have happened had Garrett Wilson made that first down catch or Justin Fields ran for the first down. There's still no guarantees. There's guarantees that if the blown coverage doesn't happen, the fumble doesn't happen, we're still up.
But I could
no,
twist.
that's
I could
what I'm
twist.
saying.
I could twist it though. We don't know if Xavier Gibson gets tackled on the next play. You throw an interception. We don't know. We don't know.
But you do know that he fumbled the ball. You do know that he blew the coverage.
And we do know Justin Fields did not get the first down. And we do know. And we do know Garrett Wilson did not catch the damn ball because Jalen Ramsey put that boom.
Right, but you're arguing Justin Fields should have ran the ball or Justin Fields threw the ball, still had the first down. Garrett Wilson had 10 more pounds on him,
can we
and he
blame
probably
Garrett
doesn't-
Wilson just as much as we blame Xavier Gibson?
No, we can't, bro. No, we cannot. We're down at that
Yo.
point. There's Xavier, please help me out, bro. Help me out. Help me out. You're
I
not
can't.
listening to what I'm saying. In that
bro,
situation, I'm up. I'm in control. I'm good to go. I don't fumble the ball. I don't make mistakes. The last possession of the game was not a mistake.
not
It's
even
not a
to
mistake.
mention, Garrett Wilson was one of the top performers on the team. Like we would
So
not.
you're saying?
Putting
So you're
that
saying?
on him, bro?
Derrick Henry was a top performer and fumbled. So what?
I like that. I like
So
that.
what-
We're not gonna. I like
So
that.
you're gonna blame Derrick Henry.
I
for
don't
that.
because it's a team sport. But this is what y'all saying. This
No.
is what y'all saying.
He doesn't fumble. The game changes.
You gonna blame Derrick Henry?
So you
But
gonna blame Derrick?
He doesn't
but
fumble
at
the
the
game.
same
Yo, it's-
time, he had how much yards and how much TDs.
So that's
Yo,
the thing. That's the
he
thing.
doesn't
That's
fumble the
this.
game
This
changes.
is
So if you
Xavier
wanna put
Gibson
that loss on
fumbled
Derrick Henry,
and he-
put the loss on Derrick
this is
Henry.
corporate America. This is corporate America. You can make a lot of money for an institution. If you
Oh.
do sexual assault, you get a free.
Yo,
Yo, what's the next
What?
topic, bro?
What are you-
this is
what are
out of
you
bounds,
talking
man.
No,
This is
that's the
ridiculous.
problem. If you do
move off my
if
jets,
you
yo,
do
like,
something, if you
let's
do
talk
something
about
wrong, you do something wrong. We can't say because you got 150 yards, you fumble the ball, you good. Like we're not gonna blame
Bro,
you.
Brandon-
Gibson
That's
had-
what I'm saying. You're making my point.
No. But I'm saying you wrong. But I'm saying everyone's making mistakes. I'm not saying these guys don't make mistakes, but you can't put the loss on one person. I just don't agree with that. There's a lot
I
of
put
stuff.
it on two.
Team sport.
So-
There's a lot of stuff that goes
I put
into
it
the
on
game.
two.
There's a
Yo,
lot. There's a lot of
What Denzel say? You fumble my football, you run a
You
mile.
run a mile.
Fumble again, I'm gonna put my foot up your John Brown.
And then you will run a mile.
And then you go run a mile. And then you go get cut after you run my mile. Like, get out of here, man. And
I
Brand,
do-
like I said, Brandon
I do
Stevens-
ca-
I got one more question before we gotta move on. When the guy fumbled the football, where was it? In the red zone?
Yes.
Okay,
it
wait,
was
wait,
like a
wait, wait,
25-yard line, 30
Yeah.
yards.
So boom. So when he fumbled it there, what mistakes did the defense make to not stop Pittsburgh from scoring?
Brandon Stevens blew the coverage, yo. Like,
Got it.
Brandon Stevens
And at,
blew the
and at
coverage.
that point, it became a
dog.
tie ball
Like,
game. At that
yeah,
point,
huh?
at that point, it became a tie ball game.
I think
They went up.
I think they went. I don't know.
They
I don't
did
remember,
really-
but
So
went-
we were up 9.
yeah, we were up 2 possessions.
We were up 9, and
And
then
they brought it down to 2.
they scored, and then they kicked it
You-
off
you
to us. And I
fumbled.
think that's when he fumbled. I don't know. I went to the concession stand, man. I went to get another cut water. We was up 9. I thought we was chilling. I came back. They was on the goal line about to score and take the lead. I was so confused,
Gotcha.
Yeah, bro. Yo, Cutwater is good.
bro. No.
Nah,
Now
I mean,
drinking cut
You
water,
already
bro.
got it. You already got a kid, but if you want another one, I mean,
This guy is
thing
crazy.
about those drinks so much sugar in it. But
Yeah.
I thought you said cup water. I was like, damn, you going to? Oh, you said cup water.
no.
I was like, how much is a cup of water? Okay, I have one more question. I have one more question. I was gonna say some shit.
Move off my Jets, man. I don't like the energy you bringing right now.
I'm
You're
just saying,
you're just a
Me
hating.
going.
overall though,
You're just a
they
hating.
surprised me. So I'm
Yeah.
no moral victories, but the offense looked really good, which is good. Defense needs some help in the secondary though, for sure. Brandon Stevens, like, why did we even sign him? Like,
I don't know.
Because you guys
He
let
was
go
trash
of the dude,
before.
DJ Reed.
we couldn't re-sign DJ Reed. I get that. But like there's better people than Brandon Stevens. He was not good last year on Baltimore.
Nah, they could have made a play for
Like,
Jair. It could have. I mean,
That's Aaron Glenn for you guys. He's a DB guru.
bro, it's literally
He's a
game
DB guru.
one of his tenure. Come
He's a
on,
he's a
son.
DB guru. All
Yeah,
right,
y'all win more than 9 games this season.
Say it again.
Y'all win more than 9 games this season, or at least 9 games.
Mm, I can't put a guarantee on that, and
I
that's
Y'all,
can't
not my
get it.
argument. So
Do
you
do
bring
the
it up.
Giants though?
The
I
Giants
already
have a
told y'all.
first overall
No, oh yeah,
defensive
Justin,
draft.
you were here for that. I already like. I put my money where my mouth is.
the
What?
Giants have the worst GM in all of NFL history.
The Giants have a
I,
terrible coach, bro. Like
bro, I
their
Brian
put,
Dable is
core
a
is
good coach. Brian
trash.
Dable is a good coach. Brian Dable's
yo,
better than Aaron Glenn.
What?
Brian Dable's a good coach.
Oh
yo,
my God.
NFC East champions. You heard?
All right, this is when we switch to the next topic. So
Wow.
big
Yes,
game,
yes,
big game,
please.
big
It's
game
crazy.
this week. We got the Eagles rematch. This is what I want to talk about because Justin was talking about Eagles the best team, but then I remember last year he was talking about how Jalen Hurts wasn't that guy. I do want
What'd
to talk
you
about
just
Jalen.
tell me? Your
I,
whole argument was it's not one guy. It's not one guy.
I
Like,
do.
so you said the best team. I said the best team is Philly. They
So
just won
then
a
I
chip.
want to talk about Jalen Hurts, right? But now I also want to talk about Patrick Mahomes. They say Chiefs go out there. This is how I feel. Chiefs go out there, Patrick Mahomes have a subpar game, or even has a bad game and they lose. I think that hurts his legacy. I
Oh
think
my God, you just trying to kill his legacy so bad.
I'm not
Is a
trying to.
week two game is hurting his legacy?
I because it's listen. You got. We're not talking about just one game in week two. We're talking about the last couple years where he's having average years. 2022 average, 2023. I mean, 2023 average, 2024 average, 2025 he starts up 0 and 2. 2022 and 2023, whenever they won the Super Bowl, right, back to
Bro,
back.
but he won two Super Bowls in a row.
Yeah, because he had a great defense.
Bro, come
So
on.
I'm just saying the legacy gets hit. I'm not saying legacy gets. I'm just saying he goes out there 0 and 2 and he has a subpar couple
You gotta
games.
pick a side, bro, because you like when it favors your argument, it's the individual. When it's not doesn't favor your argument, it's the team.
What?
So
This
which
is a
one is
completely
it?
different
Like
conversation. I'm not blaming no
which
loss
one
or
is
win. I'm
it?
just saying his legacy, like his legacy. They
Mm.
want him as Patrick Mahomes, the best QB, the best player of all time. His legacy. I'm not saying Pat Mahomes is not nice. He nice, but I'm saying his legacy gets hurt.
Because you lost to the same team in the Super Bowl, correct? Is that what it is?
That
Nah, they didn't lose to them before.
I'm saying, has Patrick
The
Mahomes been
Eagles?
Pat? Has Patrick
Yeah.
They
Mahomes
didn't lose to the Eagles.
Yes, they did.
the Super Bowl?
No, they didn't. They lost to the
Why?
what?
Because he doesn't have gaudy
No, I'm talking
They
regular
about
only lost to them
season
once.
stats.
I'm saying they didn't lose to
yeah, he
them
lost
twice.
him once. Yeah, he lost him once.
No, but
But
I'm saying what Nick is saying is that he's building up a story
I'm
Oh,
of
he
just saying
losing
he
Sunday.
had
So.
Mahomes hasn't been Mahomes the last couple of years, guys. We've been going so crazy with the highlights thrown over your head. Well, he does those things, but I'm
wait,
saying,
why you did that with your body just now? What did you just do?
hey,
I don't know what
like
that was,
he looked like Britney Spears, bro. Dude, like just going
but
crazy,
but
bro.
question for you, yes or no, like past couple of years, having his weapons been also subpar as well?
I think he's having Xavier Worthy, Travis Kelsey, still Travis Kelsey. I don't care what you guys
Travis
say.
Kelsey is still Travis Kelsey?
Yes, Kelsey, still
Okay.
Travis Kelsey. He
Bro,
averaged
Oh,
what
he's
did you
wilding.
say in the
He's wilding.
fantasy draft? Like
I'm talking about. I mean,
he's
Travis. I mean, last year Travis, but the year before Travis Kelsey was still Travis Kelsey in 2023, bro. He was still
well
doing it.
lately of
Travis Kelsey
late.
got that
And
mean beer belly right now. He's done.
and in the first half of the season last year, he was killing. Then he just fell off. But he still had Xavier Worthy. He got dogs, bro. He got
They might
better
go get
than he got
Tyreek.
better than a lot. I think his supporting cast
I
better.
don't
I think his supporting cast better than Jordan Love.
What?
What?
His
No, it's
supporting
not.
cast has
Tucker
been.
Craft, you could make the argument Tucker Craft top
Nah, we
5
talking
tight
about
end in the
Tucker. Now we're
league,
gonna talk
bro.
about Tucker
Like,
Craft. No one's talking about Tucker Craft 2 weeks ago, bro.
Josh
what are you
Stop
Jacobs.
talking
it.
about? Last year he had a Pro Bowl level
He
season.
was nice, but we not talking about Tucker Craft like he was the
Bro,
almighty, bro.
the receiving core
They
that
have a
Jordan
bunch
Love
of
has
good
right now
guys,
is
but they
probably
don't got no all-star receiver.
So
This
who did the Chiefs
the
do?
Chiefs, Xavier Worthy. Like, what are we
Xavier
talking
Worthy's
about?
nice.
That's
He's
one guy.
Xavier Worthy's better than any receiver on the Packers. And I'm bugging.
Yeah, that's a
Xavier
bit of a
I
Worthy's better.
mean,
stretch, bro.
you
Like,
I'm
know,
bug.
I mean, possibly, yeah, but like, it's not like
I think the Packers O
yeah,
line is
it's
better.
not like Xavier
it's
Beard.
not
Like, it ain't
concrete.
that big of
It's
a
not
like.
concrete. Like you could
Nah,
say
yeah, nah. Josh
Worthy's
Jacobs,
here,
bro. Like,
Jaden
what are we
Reed is
talking
right
about?
here.
Yeah.
Like Dow, like they're same tier kind of guys. Like
Yeah, they
And then
are.
going back.
And
Worthy is
Pacheco is
very
cooked.
fast, very fast.
And when Rice plays, or when he was playing, he was nice. So
Nah, Rice is good, but Rice hasn't been there.
Yeah, he about
but
to
you
go
say in the last
today.
couple, you said the last couple of years, Rice was there for a full year, his rookie year, no?
That was last year. No,
No, it's 2 years ago. 2 years ago, Rice was killing. He
nah,
don't.
he was a rookie last year, bro.
Nah, that was second year last year.
Nah, that was two years ago.
This is third year.
He
He
got
did
hurt
not
for
play
the
the full
year.
season. Yeah, he doesn't
He
play the
got
full
hurt for the
season.
year.
No, his rookie year, he was
He
killing.
Yeah, he killed. Then he got hurt for the year. Now he
He got
did
suspended.
DUI or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. I mean, Juju is not a scrub.
Stop,
Come on,
stop,
He's
stop.
dog.
bad.
What are we doing?
He's not good.
All right, but
Juju,
go
I
back to
wouldn't
your
say
argument.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't say he's bad, but like, come on,
I
man.
said he not a scrub. Like Juju, he could get
He's
some.
not a scrub. I
He could
wouldn't call
get
him a scrub.
his. He could get
He's
his.
he's a top 100 receiver. I
And
give you.
don't
But
also.
top
but but
100
if
is crazy.
What you say?
If Juju is one of your top guys, you're
But we
looking
talk
at your
also. We
you're
talk.
looking
Top
at your
100.
depth
Yeah,
chart
yeah,
like, yeah, I
Juju
gotta
top
make some
100,
moves.
bro.
But can we
He's
talk?
top 100.
But we forgot to talk about. I even mentioned Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Brown is better than any receiver on the Packers too.
All right, bro.
But
Nah,
how much?
yeah. I'm lying.
How much better? We talking about like
Yeah.
100,
I'm
like
not saying
95.
crazy better, but y'all saying he don't got no supporting cast, and we glazing Jordan Love, and Jordan Love's cast is way worse, not way worse, but worse than the Chiefs.
Jordan
So
Love has a top 5 running back in the NFL. That helps a lot, bro. That's gonna tremendously help your passing game. Like the
I
Chiefs
can
don't have a
argue that
running
the
game right
Chiefs have
now.
a top five running game the last couple years in the NFL.
Bro, what? Pacheco didn't even play last year. What are you
I
talking
said
about?
running game. Even when
Okay.
Kareem
But
Hunt was
Kareem
still
Hunt,
Kareem
like,
Hunt.
come on,
Kareem Hunt was
dog.
still
Like,
killing.
you're not doing that. You're not doing that.
So we're saying
So why does it? Okay, so why does this game specifically hurt Patrick Mahomes' legacy? Because
That's what I'm confused about. Like,
because they losing to the Eagles, because
nah,
they
not
lost.
even the Eagles. It's just uh the last couple years he hasn't been good. I'm sorry. Regular season wise, he hasn't been good. I'm sorry. Now you're starting off 0-2. He didn't really play. He played okay last week, but it wasn't the Patrick Mahomes we've seen from 2019, 2020. It's a different Mahomes. I'm just saying we're seeing him what he was, and the Super Bowl rings help. But we're seeing him what he was when he's throwing 50 touchdown passes, 45 touchdown. He's not doing that anymore, guys. He's a regular guy now.
That's crazy.
He's a regular guy now.
That's crazy.
Okay. Okay, you're a GM. You're a GM, Keenan, Xavier, Justin. Who are you drafting first? QB right now. QB's in the league right now. Who you going? Who you want to start your organization, your franchise? Who you picking up first? As of today.
Lamar.
Okay.
Between Lamar and Josh Allen.
Okay. Why is Patrick Mahomes not number one or two?
Because
What does that have to do with him just being a guy?
Why is Patrick Mahomes not 1 and 2?
I say Lamar, then I say Pat because he's 1, then Josh 3. But you could change that. You could change that
I
however you
mean,
want.
I think you'll be good with any of them.
Yeah, like you could go Pat 1. Like it really don't matter.
If we talking about right now, I'm picking Lamar.
I have no problem taking Mahomes 1. No problem.
Okay.
Same.
I'm saying the QBs I'm picking over him though. Lamar. Picking Josh. I'm not a big Josh fan, but I'm picking Josh over him just because of where he's at right now.
You should not be saying anyone else, bro.
I'm picking Jordan Love over him
you're
as of
wild.
today.
You're wild.
As of today.
Yeah,
You're nuts.
And
You're nuts.
I like
Jordan Love based on what? A Thursday night game against Washington?
It
Stop.
does.
and I picked Jalen Hurts and then Mahomes.
Jalen.
What? That's
Jalen
crazy.
Hurts? Come
Why
on, bro.
y'all be sleeping on Jalen
That's
Hurts, bro?
crazy.
I don't understand.
That's actually the wildest thing
I
you know
like
ever
Jalen
said. I'm not
Hurts.
gonna
I
lie.
like Jalen Hurts, but come on, bro.
Jalen
He's
Hurts
not.
he outplays Mahomes
He's
every
trying
time.
to he's just trying to save Tom's legacy to make sure that
Yeah,
like
that's what
don't
it
nobody
is.
get
That's what
close
it
to
is.
that. That's what he's trying
That's
to
what it
do.
is.
I
Like
mean,
it
we
just
should.
doesn't.
That
I
makes
don't.
no
Thing
sense.
is, I don't have to do anything anymore after he lost that Super Bowl because now we don't need. We can't compare Brady and Mahomes. It's
What?
impossible. You can't compare them two no more.
Why?
Brady's in a different planet right now, bro.
Yo,
Why?
someone what
Brady has never
26
got
being a
spanked
game
in the Super
manager?
Bowl
Like, come on,
twice.
bro.
I
Like,
gotta.
stop.
Can I ask you a question? Like a realistic question. Like no, like not even nothing funny. Obviously, we were all very young when the Patriots had their first, Super Bowls in the early 2000s. All very young, couldn't really comprehend football. Don't act like you did. Um, was he doing what Patrick Mahomes was doing in his first 4 to 5 years? Right now, we're not
No,
pretend.
he was a game
Remove,
manager. They were a defensive team,
oh,
bro.
wait. Remove the name. Don't even put Tom Brady and Pat Mahomes. Just say you had QB1 and QB2, and you just looked at what they did. And right now, because you said you want to do the right now, right? Let's do the right nows. So right now, who you drafting?
Okay, so we're saying Tom Brady's first 6 years, 7 years versus Mahomes in the first
Yeah,
seven
who you
years.
drafting?
Obviously,
Huh?
Mahomes
Why?
in the first 7 years, but I'm talking longevity. I'm
But,
picking
but, but,
Brady.
but no, Mahomes is right now in
But
the
you can't
seventh year.
compare. You can't. The game 20 years ago is different than the game now, guys. Like Mahomes is you're not throwing the ball as much as Mahomes Brady was, man. Brady was there just to
Just to what?
first of
Game
all,
manage? To
So
do a
just
Jalen
the
Hurts?
guy. He was just the guy, is what you're saying. Like
he
you
Yeah,
could
but
fill his spot with anybody.
that guy eventually got to where you're about to where you made that claim. Brady's in another league planet. Like that was your claim. But at that point in time, he's in the present moment on his way to that. So that's what Patrick
nah,
Mahomes is
because
doing right
what
now.
people were doing, where they were comparing Mahomes' career now versus Brady's career all time.
Well, I don't
Obviously, the first few years you're gonna give him Mahomes. Mahomes was destroying. But I'm saying longevity. This is Brady. This is how I'm seeing Mahomes. This is
what?
what based on what I'm seeing now, and you can't say I'm lying, guys.
I
Look
just
at the
think
stats.
I
Look
just
at the
think like
stats.
his stats were so gaudy when he started. It's
Yeah,
just
he's
like
wild.
whatever he does is just regular now.
Can
Like
I,
it's
exactly. He's
Exactly.
just a
Crazy.
guy.
No,
Right.
he's not
Oh
he's
just
no,
a
not just a
guy.
Xavier is
guy.
saying because he did some
Like
crazy numbers, it's hard to continue to
it's
that
like
same
it's like
level.
viewer fatigue. Like
All right,
you,
let's play blind. Let's play blind. 3,928 yards, 26 touchdowns, 11 interceptions versus. Yeah, y'all got that?
No. What?
3,000 yards, 26
bro,
$3,900.
I know where this is going too, but the
Yeah.
numbers on the paper
Yeah.
versus watching the game is two completely different
Can
things
I
sometimes.
talk? All
Mhm.
right, Keenan. 3,928 yards passing.
4,000 yards.
Okay, 26 touchdowns, 11 interceptions,
Mhm.
93.5 um
Passer rating.
passer rating, right? Versus 3,897 yards,
39. Mhm.
28 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 90.5 passer rating.
So 3,900 yards to 4,000 yards, late 26 touchdowns to 28 touchdowns, so two different, and then both 11 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
That's like right there and there.
So we
That
compare
sounds
so,
like
Yo,
that
but
sounds
so
like
it
Aaron
so we're
Rodgers versus
comparing but Aaron Rodgers to
that sounds
Mahomes.
like
But you see the
Aaron Rodgers
narrative?
and
You see the
Mahomes.
narrative
nah.
what they're
So,
saying? You
but
see
it
the
led to,
narrative?
but the difference is it led to like he made game-winning plays. That's the key difference. And also, like you talking about the shift in numbers when the whole team's identity has changed. Like they become a stronger defensive front. They weren't that before. They were a shootout type of team. Like now it's like, yo, you even just said yourself, they have a much more improved like comprehensive running game than they had before. Like this is a different team, a different makeup. So you can't really like argue that his numbers don't really reflect what they did previously because they're not that same team. If you give him the same weaponry that he had before, yes, if a healthy Travis Kelce
Bro,
and a
not
nice
to
Tyreek Hill, like, come on.
Tyreek Hill, bro. Like
Like,
he had a
bro,
Tyreek Hill. Like
And they
Dynamic
had
player.
MVS. Like, come on, man. Like they.
No, but when
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill left, he had 41 touchdowns, 12 interceptions.
Well, I got a question. Why is it every single Patriots fan or even Brady fan? Why is it that they always say this for QBs that win Super Bowls? It's their
Because
defense.
it's
It's
a
always the
Brady
defense.
defense
But
mechanism.
why is it when it comes to Brady's? We can even say he has 7, right? Why can't we say 4 of them is because of his defense out of his
I'm
7?
not, but
Like, what you
this is what you got. This is why I like you say, I like how stuff is on tape, Doc. Because this is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying Mahomes, what he's doing is underappreciated because he's playing nice. He's playing good. All I'm saying is that his legacy takes a hit compared to what they had him as the best player of all time. He's not the best
I
player of
don't think
all
anybody
time.
had him as the best player of all time, though.
I think they were going head to head with Brady until that Super Bowl loss.
Brady's not considered the best football player of all time, bro.
He
Like,
is the best football player of
nah,
all
he's the
time.
best winner, like best winning
He's the
quarterback. And
best
even like
football.
people still argue, like I can't argue Joe Montana, but there's still like a hell of an argument for like Joe Montana versus Brady when
Joe
it comes
Montana
to
is
the
not
level of
touching Brady.
quarterback.
I'm sorry.
You did not watch Joe
Joe
Montana play
Montana is
football,
not
so you
touching
can't make that
Brady.
argument. That's
Joe
number one.
Montana is
That's number
not
one. And when you
touching
talk about football player, the greatest
Jerry
football
Rice, blah blah blah.
players of
You
all
gotta,
time, Jerry Rice and Lawrence Taylor. Like
yo, Joe
those are
Montana,
considered the
Tom
GOATs.
Brady is the best football player ever.
All right, bro. All
No,
right.
he
See,
is.
this
He
why, like,
is.
all right,
What
all
are?
right,
How is that?
all right.
How are we saying anything
Okay.
else? He's the best football player
No,
ever.
he's not. Like, how? Like, how are
Joe
you saying that?
Montana right now goes to number two. We're talking about QBs, right? Let's talk
I got a
ranking.
question. So Tom Brady passed Montana because he won more
Yes,
Super Bowls,
yes.
but not because okay. But what about just you just looked at 2 QBs and just saying okay, who's a better QB? Just looking at them play. Forget about the accomplishments. Just looking at them play.
Who's the
Who's
best Q? I'm gonna
you
say
saying
Tom.
Tom Brady is
I'm gonna
better
say
than
the
that?
if we go to the best QB, look at how they play. It's gonna be Dan Marino, in my opinion. But it's not about how you throw the ball, how you put stats up and stuff like that. It's a lot more than that. Bring your team
But that's
together.
what you're arguing about Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I don't see
You're
that from
saying his
Pat. I don't
legacy is
see that
hurt
from because I
because
don't
he's
see that. I don't see
you're
that.
arguing stats, not
No, but
winning.
I'm
So
saying
which
as
one
much.
is
I
it?
don't see that. I don't see that. If they go 0-2, Tom Brady. Do you understand that Tom Brady?
For the Tom.
Tom
For the
Brady.
guy.
No. Do you understand a crazy stat that I read? Tom Brady has never been statistically out of the playoffs in his entire career as a
Wait,
starting
Patrick
QB.
Mahomes been out of the playoffs.
but as a matter of fact, didn't he go to the AFC Championship every year
Yes.
Bro.
at the
But
very minimum?
but Tom Brady's playing for 22 years. Mahomes playing for 7. We'll see. That's what I'm saying. Mahomes started up hot. All I'm saying, he started up here.
Hey,
We'll see.
fellas, I gotta take a 5-minute break,
Uh,
bathroom break, real quick.
oh no.
Hey,
That's wild,
You
bro.
think we about to be ending in like 15
AFC
minutes?
Championship every year. Like that's like you can't. I mean, I know the Super Bowl is one step higher, but like, imagine someone saying, "I'm gonna get you there 7 straight times."
No, and that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying I'm not knocking Mahomes for that. All I'm saying, I'm just seeing a decline. That's all I'm saying.
But
And
you used the decline. You said, and this is on camera or on tape. You said 23 and 24. Those 2 years, correct?
statistically, yeah.
But see, I like how you do it statistically. But anyways, but they still went to the AFC Championship.
Yes.
So why is so even though he's accomplishing the same exact area, you're still saying he's on a decline. This
Because
is you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
no,
Reminds me of
because
Skip
Patrick Mahomes
Bayless.
is
no,
crazy, bro.
because
Like when you
because
watch like Patrick
no,
Mahomes
after the
film
AC
tape, everything,
after
whatever you want to call it.
after the AFC Championship, right? After they
Yep.
beat the Buffalo Bills, right?
Yep.
I was like, oh, Mahomes is right there next to Brady. Those top two, cool. Then you get spanked by the Eagles. Then that's a big drop off because not only you got spanked in the Super Bowl once, you got spanked in the Super Bowl twice. Brady has never got spanked in the Super Bowl ever, right? So then you take a hit. Now you come back the following season 0-1. Then get spanked by the Eagles again 0-2, playing subpar offense, subpar team play. That doesn't look good. That would never happen to Joe Montana's. That would never happen to the Brady's. That doesn't happen.
What? Yo, what? You really got selective memory, bro. Like, cause
It's actually
it's
insane. You know what it
crazy.
reminds me
No,
of?
it is crazy. It's crazy. It's
Justin, he
crazy.
reminds me
It's
of Skip
crazy.
Bayless in every single season. When this is when he had his show, Speak for Yourself with him and Shannon, and every single or not Skip Bayless, Max Kellerman, and he kept saying the cliff, and every single season Brady kept doing
Oh,
this and this
yeah,
and
yeah,
this.
yeah,
But
yeah,
Max
yeah,
is like cliff,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Brady's doing this. So this is Nick. down.
Yeah.
AFC Championship, down.
It's
AFC.
that ass, yeah. And they ain't even lose like that last week. It's not like they got blown out last week. They lost 27-21.
Wait, so
Like,
I gotta ask you a question because remember, I'm keeping it consistent because at the first episode, Justin, I said the Chiefs versus the Giants in the Super Bowl, right? Whatever. But if they go to the AFC Championship again this year, Nick, what are you then gonna say? He's still going down? Yes.
I gotta see what he's done the whole season. I
If
gotta
he
see
has the
what,
same season as 23 and 24, same exact what do you call it? Pedestrian season. Is he still going down even though they got to the AFC Championship again?
Nah, I think he goes back up.
Okay, so if he goes down to down, but then does this, he comes back up.
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a pivot.
Nah, he lost me when he said Jalen Hurts over Pat Mahomes. Like that
First of
was
all,
it. Like that ain't nothing more to
he's a
talk
dude
about.
that say Jalen Hurts is not top 10, and I just don't believe it.
Because he's not. Like
Name 10 QBs better than Jalen Hurts right now.
all right, let me give you five.
You don't gotta do the first three. Just start with four. We know the
Start with
first.
4.
Yeah, because, no, start with number 4 and
So
down. 'cause we know-
Mahomes, Lamar,
Mahomes, Lamar,
and Josh.
Josh, you got Joe Burrow, still taking Matt Stafford. I'll give you the way he played week 1. I might give you Aaron. I'm taking Jordan Love.
People saying Jaden Daniels.
I mean that's interchangeable. I think you could throw Baker in there. I'm not gonna hold you. You could throw Baker in there. He could, like, after last year's performance and winning the Super Bowl, he could creep into that 10, but I'm not putting him as like upper echelon, like top, like in that top 3, top 5 QB in the league. Even like he could.
I'm not putting him top 3, but I'm saying he's definitely top 10. I'm
I
putting
mean,
him
like
over.
he's good. I'm not. The thing is his. So this is the thing. I never said he wasn't a good quarterback. Like I never said I wouldn't want him as my QB. But like when you compare him, like you argue that he's like top guy in one of the top guys in the league, and like from a skill set standpoint, like just pure QB play, like he's not. Like he's a winner. He wins games, and I like how he plays, but he's not up there with the Lamars, the Joshes, the
Why?
Pat.
Why?
Because he's not as good as them. That's
Why?
it.
Why? Why? What do they do that he doesn't do?
Last year, you keep talking about numbers with Pat Mahomes. His numbers last year were pretty subpar. Like
But
they got to where they got
don't we
primarily because of the run game with Saquon.
But do we take into account? Okay, first of all, we talk about what his team needs a player to do. We said that about Mahomes, where he. We said that about Mahomes.
No. I'm not. No, you can't finish that because you can't have it both ways. Like you can't say Pat Mahomes is this, that, and the third, but then like Jalen Hurts, he does what his team needs him to do, so he's a phenomenal quarterback. That makes no sense.
But I never said Mahomes was trash. I just think he's on the decline.
Exactly. So how is now Jalen Hurts elevated? But if he's doing if he's playing a similar style of football,
I'm not saying Hurts is better than Mahomes. I mean, I said
you just kidding. He just said that. He literally said.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm happy things I take.
He's taking him over.
No, I'm saying how you asked me if I'm a GM, who am I drafting? Who am I drafting to start? Mahomes is better than Jalen Hurts. I would say that, but I would draft Hurts over Mahomes just because Hurts, he's a winner from high school to college to now.
Oh, man.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Mahomes is a better talent. I think Mahomes is the best talent, right? But there's more than talent that we talk about, right? There's more than talent.
I don't. You gotta, next
bro.
time,
Your argument,
prep this. Yeah, you gotta prep this. You gotta prep this and bring it back next week because like it's not making sense.
Your argument for taking Hurts over Mahomes is Hurts is a winner.
Yes, I'm talking about.
Yo, hold on. Xavier, I'm glad you said that. Nick, please flip that. Flip that. I need that.
As of today, bro. But you guys are picking Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen over Mahomes.
Yes. But it could flip flop. It could go like.
But as of today, I could flip flop Hurts and Mahomes too. But I'm saying as of today, I'm picking Hurts because Hurts, first of all, Hurts is more adaptable. Like you said, maybe he has to have Saquon take over more than him. So I just like Jalen Hurts more. I'm just confused that you didn't think Jalen Hurts was top 10 QB, Justin. So
When you
that
say
was just
adaptable,
Nah,
you
this was
mean
last year. I did not agree he was top 10. I
so
think
he's
he
you say
played
he's,
he
he's
played
top
well. Everything around him was perfect.
so he,
Everything around him was perfect.
so he's top 10
To
now.
to win, like I will put him into that category because of
Who
like
does he jump
the
over?
winning and the performance of the team. But like overall, like I think okay, so I'll give you this. I think someone like CJ Stroud is has the potential to be a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. Like last year, beginning of the season, I would have put CJ Stroud ahead of Jalen Hurts. CJ Stroud didn't win last year. He had a very poor old line. This year it doesn't look that great either. So like that's someone that falls out of my top 10. It's an interchangeable list, and as things progress. But right now, like I'll give you that. I'm
I
man enough to say like I can change my
I have
approach based on performance.
I have a
You, on the
question.
other hand,
I have a
no.
question for the I have a
Don't
question.
want to
I have a
happen.
question. We got
Yeah.
a few more minutes, but I have a question for the panel right now. When you guys make your top tens, QBs, we're talking about QBs. What goes into it? I think that's a great question to ask because when you guys are listing your top 10, like what goes into being your top 10 QB?
how much hair they have,
What?
how
I'm
tall they are? I'm
if
kidding. I'm
if
kidding.
Hey, yo.
if I if I'm down fourth quarter, one possession, 2 minute drive, like who do I want the ball like to be in their hands? Matt Stafford is one of those guys. So like he has age, but like I would still put him in that top 10 category. Like that's someone that you might not say like, oh, he's like not better than XYZ, but like, yo,
Nah,
those
see,
are the guys.
not just not feel you on that, but for me, I feel like that's similar to saying like when it comes down, and I know we're not supposed to be comparing basketball. It's like, but when it comes down the last minute, who do you want to have the ball in their hands? Now, I'm not saying you can't have a clutch or having that clutch factor, but I feel like in when it comes to football as the QB, you have to do so much and control so much of the offense throughout the entire game to allow you to even be in that position in the last 2 minute drives, game winning drives. So I feel like choosing a quarterback to keep you in the game, to make sure they can make plays throughout the game. And then if you're playing against a good team and you guys are going back and forth like Brady versus Mahomes in the AFC Championship, or versus Bills versus Chiefs in the AFC Championship, I feel like I want a QB that can do all of that, not just like that game winning drive.
I
Nah,
mean,
so
yeah, I agree with that. And to be honest, like, if I was to choose like 10 QBs for the game-winning drive, I might take Eli Manning in there. And everyone knows how I feel about Eli Manning. But when it comes to clutch time, he performs. I don't think he's great overall. I don't think he's all that. I think he's pretty average. But if we're
yeah, so
talking
I feel
just
like
clutch,
yeah, so
he's
for me, I
definitely
feel like it
there.
comes down to like
But
yeah,
when it comes to top 10, I think that is one component, but you also got to look at overall success, team success, winning. Then you look at stats too, like what are they doing um on the field, how they make their teammates better, things like
yeah,
that.
what are they like? What are you doing? What are you doing when certain situations change? Right? People always use this for Brady all the time from like 2006 and up. They're like Brady makes these name receivers. He loses Wes Welker, he loses Edelman, he loses Randy Moss, but they always say Brady finds a way to get it done with no name receivers. So I feel like for me, when you're still doing this level of production or very similar level of production, like you don't have a dramatic drop off when you lose key guys. And then you still like when Tyreek Hill left and everyone was like, God damn, he left. What did Mahomes do the very next season? So I feel like things like that, where like the QB has elevated the team when certain things change as well. And I think that's what makes you also great. So I feel like that goes into it. So with Josh Allen, like, I mean, look, he lost Stephon Diggs and everyone was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. He lost Davis. And what did he do? The next season, he went crazy.
A little
True.
So,
Shakir.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I feel like things like that is like for me at least when I go in my top 10, I look at how you perform, I look at what you're doing, like are you doing things that are just out of this world, like that
Yeah.
set you apart from everyone else, and then you obviously kind of go down the list in that order. So um
Yeah, I agree with that. It's like, can you step outside of that system and be Superman? Like, can you
exactly,
like really put this on your back? And that's why I
yeah,
think that game winning drive clutch factor too, like just stands out to me personally because it's like, and I get what you're saying about Eli, like
yeah.
100%. and like the whole overall body of like the game actually matters as well. But it's like
Yeah.
I think of the top guys and like, yo, I need you to drive the ball down the field and like Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Pat Mahomes, Joe Burrow, like those come to mind. Even
I don't think Joe Burrow is that clutch, but I really
okay.
haven't seen him do it too many times, to be honest with you. I've seen Lamar do it. I've seen Josh Allen. I've seen Mahomes. Joe Burrow, bro, he puts up the numbers. He's gonna ball out. But I haven't seen Joe Burrow win so many games like that in his whole career.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about NFL career.
they've lost like think about the Ravens game last year. Like that was a classic game that went back and forth down the field, and they lost that because of their defense. Like Joe Burrow nice as hell. Like I'm not going to sit here and say like
I'm
he
not
not
saying
in
he's not
that
nice. I'm just
conversation.
saying that I haven't seen him compared to the other elite QBs be consistent in the clutch and winning those big games that he needs to
Got
win.
to a bowl,
Wait,
bro. He
you
the only one
still,
to beat Pat. Like
yo, Nick, you still think Tua's up there?
I'm glad you brought that up again. Hold on, Nick. Can I just ask one more question? Now we have other guests here too. What did you say about Joe Burrow when he got drafted? What did you say when we had that argument?
I said,
What?
I,
Can
I
I
was,
hear?
this is the thing. This is the thing, right?
Oh, you don't want to answer the question.
No,
That's
I
it.
said
yo,
that
hurry up! I gotta go change diapers,
I
man.
said I said
Get to it.
Tua was gonna be better than Joe Burrow. I really did believe it. I
This
can
is
say that
this
I
is
was.
Josh Jackson Tatum-esque.
That was a different
Yeah, that's
conversation. But
crazy.
let me go back to Tua versus Joe Burrow real quick, right?
Why? What's there to talk about?
I'm just saying. I seen a comment on Instagram. I agree with I forgot who said this. I think Cam Newton said it. I'm tired of I like Tua, I still like Tua, but I think Tua talks too much. I like quiet Tua. I don't like this talking Tua. Right?
Talking.
He talks too much in the media. He says too much of his opinion. I think he should just go out there and ball, right? I'm gonna say I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I think Joe Burrow always had a great supporting cast around him when it comes to the offensive weapons, and now that Tua did have it, he just doesn't stay healthy enough. And now this year he's just playing horrible, and I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah. It's not about health no more. Like he's just
No, he played horrible. I can't.
what?
There's no
Like
excuse. There's no excuse. But like you said, it's week one. You gotta forget about it. You gotta come and ball. I do want to say I did like Josh McDaniels' offense when it first came out, but I think now it's a little, um, I guess, predictable.
Is he a good coach?
I like
I don't
him,
know.
but I don't know. I like him, but I don't know.
oh, you talking about oh no, what we talking about? Like it was gadgets and like yeah, that's it, bro. It's like flash in the pan, like you
Well,
know,
it
all the
was
movement,
it was
Tyreek behind the line of scrimmage,
nah.
like now,
It was nice when they first came out. I just think
yeah, you
people
picked it
know
up.
know what's gonna happen now. I think it's
Yeah.
think
And
about McDaniel's offense, and I think that's what Tua was very good at was timing everything. Like three step. He runs a slant. You got hit when you got it at that point. Like if you don't hit it, it's over. Right? That was a lot of routes. I don't know what's going on. Where's Waddle? Right?
He got
Right?
hurt.
can't
But
stay
yeah.
But
healthy.
I'm saying, where's Waddle? You got Janu Smith that you had last year, and now you traded him for
Mhm.
Waller. That's why you coming back?
You
Like
pay him for Minka.
there's a spider was crawling over my whole ceiling, and then you got HEN that can never stay healthy, bro. What's good with these teams that always get hurt? The Dolphins and the 49ers. What's up with them, bro?
The Dolphins just not good, bro. Like
And they
they
whole
lose
defense,
goals.
the whole
Yeah,
Dolphins defense
defense
is
is
trash. They
garbage.
traded
Yeah.
everyone. I don't know what was the thinking of this GM rebuild, but that was it's weird.
Yeah.
Hey yo, I gotta bounce. But last question for the sole Giants fan in the room. How you feel about Daniel Jones right now?
I mean, he had a good week one. I mean, it is what it is, but like I'm not really tripping. I feel like people ask about how a former player or especially when it comes to a quarterback leaves and then has a let's say a great week or even a great season. Let's see what he does for the season.
So
That doesn't make me feel any kind of way. Like no, I mean, we just flipped the
what
question when we asked you how do you feel about Aaron Rodgers coming back, right? So like, I feel like you don't, like, you guys don't care. You talked about the system. You talked about that's not what you're trying to build that foundation. So in similar breath, I don't really think Daniel Jones. I mean, he had multiple years of playing too. I know Aaron Rodgers got injured, but Daniel Jones has a body of work that he was
yeah,
not really doing what he was supposed to be doing,
You
and a
love
lot of
Daniel Jones. Didn't you go drink? You went drinking out with him once, happy hour or
yeah
something.
before he got drafted. Yeah,
Now
yeah, yeah.
it's now
Before.
you talking trash about your guy.
No, no, no.
so
They
I
call
hey,
still,
him Indiana
yeah,
Jones.
Indiana Jones is funny.
I
But
still, Daniel Jones. He's a cool dude, man. He really, yeah, he really a cool dude for real, for real. But I'm just saying, like, he from that QB standpoint and everything that happened that unfolded and just X, Y, and Z, it's a business at the end of the day. But like I said, I wish him nothing but the best. I got no malice towards him.
If
He
it,
can do what he got to do.
if he
But
plays
So
well, it says a lot. It says a lot about the Giant
that's
organization.
what I was about to say. So like
why?
that
Why?
Brian Dable's job is tied just as much to him as it is to the Giants. Because if he keeps balling out, that speaks volumes about him. But also like the
But
Aaron
can I?
Rodgers comp is a
So
little
Sam,
different
No, but
because
can I?
so
But can I?
Sam
Hold
Darnold.
on, hold on. Can I
So Sam
argue?
Darnold.
Hold on,
Not
hold
throw
on.
that one. Not throw that in there.
No,
Sam
who?
Darnold.
Sam
What
Darnold.
about him?
No, can I argue? Can I argue real quick before we go to Sam
What?
Darnold? Y'all could go
Yeah,
at it.
we've had terrible coaching. That's why
The
he wasn't
Colts have
able
a
to do
better.
well.
The Colts. It's the Colts, but they have a better supporting cast than the Giants. Running back, receiver, tight end. They do. They do.
I
But
mean, yeah,
Okay.
you got
that's
Malik
what I'm saying.
Neighbors, Tyrone Tracy played very well last year. Like Devin
JT's
Singletary's not a
JT's way
bum.
better, but
Like,
JT's a top 5 running back though.
Michael Pittman
yeah,
is a beast. Michael
but
Pittman.
it's one game. I'm not like jumping off the cliff with it at all. I'm saying from my like perspective, Dayball couldn't do anything with Daniel Jones the last 2 years at all. He didn't build a team like quality O line around him. O line still looks trash, but like Daniel Jones, it's not like Aaron Rodgers. You made that comp. Aaron Rodgers like played okay last year, and he's still playing like pretty well now, right? Daniel
Mm-hmm.
Jones looked terrible as a Giant, and now like he's very much functional. So like I feel you on it don't matter,
But
but your
also,
franchise really kind of.
but also sometimes what about like team scheme? I'm pretty sure the way the Indiana Colts play are different than the Giants. So like, I'm not saying that it's 100% like Daniel Jones or playing to a specific player's like mold. Like, I think there's more that goes into it than just like going out and having a good season on another team that you play for. But like, look, I will say that if Daniel, because think about it, Saquon, right? And I know QBs and RBs are different, but Saquon would not have 2,000 yards on the Giants team last year. That's a fact. Now, now his level of production and what he did last season, to say that he's not capable of doing that, I would have still said he's capable of getting 1,500 plus yards. But on the Giants, you guys would all agree with me, he's not doing that. And then he goes to Philly and does what he did. You're gonna say that he played. You're gonna say that because of like I just think there's more tied to it than just like going out and balling for another
But
organization.
it's
That's all I'm
still
saying.
wrong for the Giants to have let him walk. Like
No, no,
that's
I
still
agree. No,
wrong
no, I
to
agree.
have
I
let
agree.
Saquon walk.
No, I
Like you letting
agree.
talent walk out of here. So, but and then you brought up Sam Darnold, and then speaking from experience, right? Like same thing, Geno Smith in situation as a Jet, play terrible, kind of bounce around a little bit and then figure it out. Like Daniel Jones literally coming directly from the Giants, having been there with a quarterback whisperer, great coach, looks awful, and then goes somewhere year one, able to figure it out like that. Like Brian Daboll probably won't ever get a job
I'm a
again.
ride for Brian Dable, bro. He's a good coach.
Why?
It's
I
the
don't
GM.
understand. Like why?
Brian Dable's a
Like Malik
good
Neighbors is
coach.
ready to go to Washington. I got a dip, but
All
yeah,
right,
we can put that one.
we're gonna end the episode. I appreciate you guys joining. All I gotta say is that the Jets suck, the Giants suck.
See, but yeah,
Um,
he's a hater.
I'm
Like
You'll
not.
get a dub. You'll get a dub.
everybody here is 0-1, so
But I
until we
do.
move forward,
I,
like you can't say nothing.
I want to shout out Brian Dable. He's a good coach. Yeah, I just think you have a bad front office that does stupid stuff, letting Saquon walk, paying Daniel Jones, and then let him walk the next year. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. But thank you guys for watching the Sizzle. Thank you guys for joining. There's a lot we had to talk about. We're gonna be back next week, hopefully, and just enjoy your college football. We even talk about college football, but I got my Georgia Bulldogs playing today, so we're gonna talk
Wow.
about that, and then we'll see you guys next week, man. Enjoy the weekend.
Peace.
All
Au
right.
revoir. A bientôt.
Peace.
All right, yo.